Okay, we are being joined over the phone by Editor-in-Chief Wasbir Hussain. Wasbir, we have been all talking about the new interlocutor coming in, but of course, tomorrow, Himanta Biswa Sharma, the NEDA convener and Assam Chief Minister, visiting Dimapur. What is the significance of that visit? What role can Himanta Biswa Sharma play in the peace talks, Wasbir?
Yes, Nabarun, that is a very relevant question at this juncture. And as we have heard Mr. R.S. raising, the NSC and IM leader saying that they are willing to talk to anybody designated by the government of India, it is very, very clear, Nabarun, that the government of India has now designated Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, the convener of NEDA, to raise the talks to a political level. In fact, I would strongly feel that Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma is going to Nagaland tomorrow to hold talks with Mr. Twigalang Muiva at the express initiative of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi as well as Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Because without directive from the top leaders in the government of India, top leaders of the ruling BJP, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma is unlikely to have made a trip, to have planned a trip to Dimapur tomorrow. So this is very, very significant, and this is not lost to anyone, the involvement or induction of Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma in the very, very critical Naga peace process. In fact, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma had already held several rounds, at least 2 rounds of talks with Mr. Twigalang Muiva and the collective leadership of the NSC and IM in New Delhi in recent months. And after that, so therefore he is not at all unfamiliar with the Naga peace process. He is beginning his contacts with the Naga negotiating groups by holding his first meeting tomorrow with Mr. Twigalang Muiva and other top leaders of the NSC and IM. Therefore, but what is significant, Nabarun, the point that I would like to highlight is that Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma must have definitely got a very clear directive from the Prime Minister Narendra Modi as well as Union Home Minister Amit Shah to get himself involved in the Naga peace process so as to give a push to the peace process, resolve the differences, hammer out solutions between groups, and resolve some of the issues that have been stumbling blocks as far as taking the peace process forward in the last 2 years. Therefore, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma's involvement is definitely going to be going to lead to a much more momentum, lend momentum to the Naga peace process. And already, several of the Naga civil society groups, like the Naga Mothers Association, the Global Naga Forum, and others, have openly welcomed, very strongly welcomed the initiative by Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma. In fact, all these things go to show that Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma is in a very critical role and is going to be directly involved in the Naga peace process from now on. And that is very, very clear, and that he is doing so at the express initiative of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Union Home Minister. Nabarun.
Absolutely, Wasbir. The Himanta Biswa Sharma factor, can it set things rolling? Wasbir, my last question to you. We have had the talks resumed today after a gap of almost 2 years. But again, the NSC and IM has firmly maintained that there can be no solution without a separate flag and constitution. So yes, the road ahead is still not easy as far as the negotiations are concerned. But the good thing is that at least the talks have resumed. Wasbir.
Absolutely, you are right, Nabarun. The NSC and IM has also tried to make its point very clear right on the beginning of the resumption of talks. That today is the day 1 when after the talks have resumed. Here, the NSC and IM has categorically told the new interlocutor, Mr. A.K. Mishra, that the flag and the constitution for the Naga people are very, very critical, and without that an agreement cannot be reached. Now, the ball is in the court of the government of India, as well as negotiators, political negotiators like Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, how to come up with a solution to this, how to resolve this issue. And of course, the central government may come up with some kind of an offer to the NSC and IM so that its core demand is also respected, and at the same time the Government of India stand that there can be no flag in Constitution, particularly after the revocation of Article 370, where Kashmir had a separate flag, but that no longer enjoyed that kind of a status. After that, it has also become difficult for the Government of India to concede to the NSC and IM demand. Therefore, the ball is definitely in the court of the Government of India as to how it resolves this issue and comes up with a middle point. And of course, the Naga civil society and the Naga people will also urge upon the NSC and IM to reconsider their decision, not really give up perhaps, but to come up with some kind of an alternative solution that is acceptable to the group.
Absolutely, Wasbir. We'll have to wait and watch how things move forward. Thank you so much for your perspective, Wasbir Hussain, there, Northeast Live Editor-in-Chief. So a big day today. Talks resume as far as the Naga peace process is concerned after a period of almost 2 years. Tomorrow, NEDA convener Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma all set to go down to Dimapur for a round of talks with the NSC and IM. And we'll have to wait and watch how things shape up. Over to you, Aaron, in the studios.